det se ut? Knappt. Så det var lite svårt att se, va? Men vi skulle kunna lyfta upp den här. Oj. Åh. Så kanske jag sitter ner. Uppe. Så. Ser du inte lite bättre då? Har vi någon huvudkudde? Har vi någon huvudkudde? Hur många filtar är lagom? Vad tycker du, bebbe? Så. Ja. Tack. Och så glipplopp. Inget fan av glipplopp. Ja. Pappa långsam. Ja. Så. Så. Ja. Går vi. Ebbe? Ja. Så. What way do you want to go? Left or right, I bet. You want to lie? Okay. You want to go this way? Okay. we had some snow, Nanner. It came a little bit yesterday, but most of it today actually. Let me readjust the camera here. The bumpy road has made it fly away. I don't know if you were with us from the start, Nanner, but this is I'm like 400 meters away from home, I think. If even that, to be honest. It's just out back. Do we have the mic is really quiet, right? Maybe I can turn it up. I just now looked at the meters and saw that it was very low. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I don't even know if you could hear me at all. It was so low. How's that? Is that better? Sorry if I destroyed anyone's ears. Let's go with that. There'll probably be a lot more snow sounds as well. I responded to your question before, or comments before, Nanner, but I presume that was not picked up. So I said before that we're probably 500 meters away from home, but this is just out the door, so to say. And we'll see how long of a trek we take today. I didn't plan I didn't plan anything. Snow makes the winter so much better. My title could have been Panting Stream. I was gonna ask who we got with us in chat. And I got thinking, will I be able to have a good conversation between the panting? Hi Gruen. So I haven't been cross-country skiing since I was a child. I wonder if it would be any fun. When I was like 10, 12, I'd say I pretty much did it several times a week at least, when it was snow. Me and my friends went out, but it was probably more about hanging out rather than exercising. We skied a little bit and then we sat down and talked and then we skied a little bit. I love downhill skiing though. That's the best. Oh, you sleep so well after a day at the mountains. I think it's 5 degrees Celsius below zero. it's not that cold. It's very nice air. Before we had the trailer I'm pulling you guys on now, this is one of those bike trailers with a large front wheel and 2 large side wheels. Before we had this trailer, this much snow would have been impossible. With our other stroller, front wheels just keep locking up. But with this one, it's such a joy being out no matter the weather. Let's check if Ebbe's napping. No, you're not napping. Just hanging out. Yeah. Just chilling, looking at the snow. Would you guys like an Ebbe cam? So you can see him as well? Yes, Green Dragon. So it's shorts weather for you. Oh, ice skating is so much fun. I mean, I played ice hockey for over 10 years as an adult, and I think I would love to do it now. If I find a team, I am most definitely going to consider it. Ebbe has like the best seat ever, because the trailer I'm pushing him in has like suspension and stuff, so he's just floating on the cloud under triple blankets. Are you comfortable, Ebbe? It's shy. What I'm doing, I am out for a walk with my child. He's sitting in the stroller. I wanted to be sort of rude and ask, what does it look like I'm doing? I hope I'm not offending you by the joke. I do not know how long we're gonna walk today. If we take a left, you can decide that. If we take a left here, which is right there, it's about 5 kilometers. And if we take right, it's about 3, but it can be extended into like, well, indefinitely really. Does it give you motivation? I love that. If I can inspire anyone to go for a walk, I'd be so happy to. You'd say go right? Because left is, yeah, let's go right. Left is much nicer in the daytime. It's really quite beautiful, but we'll save that for another day then. Okay, so it has a negative effect on Gruen Dragon. But I mean, if you want to be lazy and you have deserved it, right? It's a good thing. Film this? I don't know. Okay. Maybe fine. It continues all the way over the bridge. A little too dark to see. I can show you in a different spot. Maybe we can look from here. Or will it just be dark? Don't fall out now, Abbe. It's a lake here to the right. Or actually like a, I think it's like a river turning into a little wider river. And it continues through the whole village. Do I have any animals? Well, my son, I was going to say, but no, I don't. I'd like a dog, but my partner doesn't like it. I'm not sure I would like a dog. I think I like the idea of a dog. But I don't think I would truly want one when it comes down to it. Okay, goats escape out of any cage. They are like horrible to deal with, and they don't eat the grass. Goats mostly eat sticks and bushes, and since they are so good at escaping, they very often escape and like eat your entire garden, like the bushes you have and the apple trees and whatnot. They can't, if you have a small confinement for them, you can't have trees like old trees because they eat the bark around the tree, which kills the tree. Sheep eats grass, And in Sweden it's very easy to grow grass, but it's very difficult to grow sticks. I mean, the climate, if you have a climate where you have a lot of shrub but not a lot of soil, so say Greece for example, where it's a lot of hills and a lot of rocks and a lot of uneven terrain, goats are fantastic because there isn't that much grass growing and there's more bushes and shrubs and stuff that grow in that climate. And also, sheep doesn't love the hills as much as goats do. Goats love climbing on things, they absolutely love it. So in Sweden, goats is just because you're crazy, and sheep is what you get. But I mean, you might be crazy, Nanner. No, there's no laws around what you can and cannot have. Rural, you can just buy it and have it. You of course need to care for them. But if you live in a city like we do, I mean town really, I do not know how the laws are. I believe, I've been told that you're not allowed to have roosters, but you can have chickens. Which is really weird to me because you're allowed to have dogs, you know, and dogs bark louder than a rooster roosts. I don't know. What is the sound called? Roosters make? Chirp? Sing? Scream? Yeah, I'm from Sweden. Yep. Hi, trumpet. Roosters crow. Thank you. And the same with milk from goats. To make anything out of it, you need like heaps of goats, and the amount of food they need, unless you intend to feed them like pellets, but like if you want to grow your own food, you need, I mean, I saw this, the new owners that we rented from in our old farm, they got themselves goats. So I got to experience goats for 4 months, I think, and they ate all of the shrubs. So every day they ran around the property. That property was about 3.5 acres, or hectares, 11 acres. 3.5 hectares, or 11 acres, here we have it. And they ate all the shrubs. 3 baby goats ate all of the shrubs was available. And they started eating like small trees, so they chopped down like 5-10-year-old trees, which made me quite sad. Because people think with their asses, they don't plan for 50 years ahead. They don't care about the next generations and so forth. Because those small trees were the ones that was going to take over when the big trees dies. But they just thought about the fact that they were ugly and that the big tree was nice. So they basically ate all the food in 4 months with 3 goats. So they will have to buy food for them next season. For sure. Like they won't make it through the winter, I'm sure. So there's so many reasons not to get goats. Whilst sheep, you just you buy a hay bale and that's done. Not literally, but pretty much. And to be fair, most places in Sweden, if you talk to landowners, you can get to clear shrubs for free, because it's normally something they pay for. Even harvesting, if you have woods and you want to clear the 10-year-old growth, like all the small trees that are coming up that are about 10 years, so like, I don't know, 5 to 10 centimeters in diameter. When you pay a company to take it down, they will take it down and they will make pulpwood out of it to make paper. And the cost, or rather the profit they make from cutting it down barely pays for the work to take it down. So it's a net sum affair, which they just do to thin out the woods to get better growth. But they don't make anything from it. So if you ask your neighbors, hey, can I go and clean up your woods for you and take the small sticks and twigs and brush for compensation? I can't imagine a farmer saying no, because it doesn't matter to them. I know my parents plan to do that with their neighbors, because they were even asked to do so. Like, hey, do you mind? Because he doesn't use firewood, So it was like, oh, you guys are going to use firewood? Well, then you can go and take all of the small trees in the plantations. Hey, Kroon. Sandra, have a good time. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, the wool is fantastic. It's fun as well to get to have your own product. But I don't know how. I mean, if you're gonna make wool, maybe you can shear them yourself. I don't know. It sounds like such a difficult thing to do. I mean, if you have sheep for the purpose of just making some wool, maybe it's something you can do by yourself. I love any process you can do without hiring help from start to finish. That's fantastic. Oh, well, hello there, Doyan. Thank you kindly for that resub, my friend. 51 months. It's a long time. Yes, Green Dragon. Yeah, it was a river. So this is the lake that Siri went swimming in. Can we show you guys? Probably, maybe, perhaps, if we tell it to go brighter. Brighter. So this here is the lake that Siri swam in. So if you have Patreon and you've seen the Patreon video she made, it was ice on this here lake, and she went out with a stick trying to break it, and it was way too thick ice. And when she tried to break it, she was over here, and then she walked back up the side to about over here, because since it's a river, it flows this way quite heavy, quite strong flow. And over here is a drop, so it stirs it up a lot and there's no ice buildup. You can't sail on this one because there's too many. This is a bridge over it, and there's like a 20 centimeter gap underneath it. So like there's no boat you can have to sort of go on this river, and it's way too narrow. It's really narrow at some points and it gets quite wide at others. Yeah, Siri is absolutely crazy. Yes, Kron. So I'm taking the track we did, but in reverse. Pretty much. But there's many lakes here you can have a boat and go fishing on. Like tons and tons of fishing lakes. So friends of ours, friends of the family, have like a fishing hotel. Oh, what happened now? Light switch. Probably got bumped. Indeed it did. Maybe this is a better spot then for my flashlight. Is Ebbe still awake? Yeah. Boop. Mm-hmm. Shall we go? Hmm? Thank you for those 10 subs, Screw and Dragon. Who got them? New guys? I don't see any regular in there. Fun. Some new guys got a sub. I mean, the biggest part about why a sub is nice in my stream is that we run ads. With the sub you get no ads. What is this? This is a walk in the snow. There will be a crossing coming up by the second street light. Thank you, Doyan, for gifting a sub. Seeing the community grow as I'm out exercising is the best feeling. Thank you. We now have 40 subscribers. Thanks to Grunragen and Dojan. Oh, and thanks to the other 29 people that subbed themselves. I'm trying to read the name. Wait, what could it be? Arscasero? Now you don't get any ads. Epic. So I was saying that there's a three-way crossing right here by the lamp pole. Shall we do a left, a right, or straight ahead? Let's stop here. Left. Kron says left. Then we go left. Choo choo! Thank you, Nanner, for 174 bits. One left, one straight. Is there going to be any deciding votes? It's gonna click a button here. Where are you going, Ebbe? Where are you going backwards? Why? Why? Let's do straight then. I sort of feel like it. Sorry, Kron. If we went right... Or no, wait, let's actually go left. And I'm gonna explain why. So I want to see if it looks better or worse with the lights on. So this is a jogging track, I think you would call it. And there's street lights here. So when I press the button, the street light turns on. You can see a street light right there. And they take a while to come on. And I mean, my flashlight is so bright, you can... If I turn off my flashlight, you can see the light, right? But this is... My eyes can't navigate in this. I barely see where I put my feet right now. It's so dark. So what you see on camera is more than what I see. I would compare this to like one of those children night lights. So the light level we have right now is like comparable to a night light. I can't see you with the cameras and nothing like that. So I wanted to see, they get brighter. I'm such a latte papa. I wanted to see if it's nicer just having them turned on or off in conjunction with my headlamp, of course. So like headlamp plus street light, is that gonna look bad? And should I just not turn them on? This one is broken. Also chat happened. How are you doing, Westrum? Lurk away, Gruen, and thank you for the gift subs again. What, you gifted a 3-month sub? as well. Yikes. 2 3-month subs? Crazy. I do want to know a secret. I'm not on the way to the mailbox. I'm out for a walk. But I don't have a coffee with me. I started making coffee because Siri wanted coffee, and I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to. And I forgot. Siri came into the house and I started making it, and then she needed help with something, and I left the coffee maker and I forgot it. At least I didn't make it and it will go to waste. Oh, nice, Esther. Wait, my brain is like, well, you're a guy, right? but you probably have a partner. Yes, your girlfriend is pregnant. Right. Oh, that was such a treat. Oh, you have so much to look for. It's the first one, right? So the first ultrasound with Ebbe, I got to come, and it felt so unreal. Like, the only proof before the first ultrasound was that Siri puked. That was the only proof and the only thing that made it feel real. Other than that, it just felt like business as usual. But the ultrasound was the first experience I had where it felt so impossibly real. And COVID hadn't broken out fully yet, so I got to be a part of the first one. Unfortunately, not the second one. I got to join via video call. Vad säger du, Ebbe? Ja? Mm. Yeah, let's don't check them at the same time. Thank you, Doyan, for telling Gräsberg where we are. Is Siri still streaming? Is she still on? I was thinking to ask Siri to take a break from the stream and come out with us. But when I come back from this little trip, we've been out for 45 minutes. But I can take a second trip with Siri. We'll ask her when we get close to home if she want to come for an extended walk. I mean, it will be extended for me. Whatever. Thank you kindly, guys, for making a hype train happen. I believe it's the first hype train in like forever. It makes me feel like such a streamer having a hype train. Thank you to everyone. It was Nanner, Gruendagen and Doyan who got that stuff started. On my stream, the biggest reason to sub is to get the fantastic Yo X emote, of course, but also to not get ads. I would turn ads off if I could, but Twitch needs the revenue, and the best way to support a streamer and also to get rid of them is just simply to sub. And it gives me money, it makes me happy, it means that I can buy a latte, so I don't have to walk around here in the forest without one. Thank you kindly. Yeah, you are, Gruendagen. You are a conductor. Oh, of course you're an e-girl, Nestrom. I missed her. I don't think I've seen you before. How are you doing, buddy? Much welcome. Do you guys want less field of view? Like, this is something I've been thinking about. That it might look even cooler if I zoom in a little bit. I'm going to try this simply for testing purposes. And we'll see. Indeed, it's a nice track. Before, when I asked if you wanted to turn left, right or straight ahead, we would have come from the right currently. And my plan was then to turn right here. So you wouldn't have made a... I guess the road we took is a little cozier. This is a wider road. This is like a car road. And this is like a quad road. Or a four-wheeler or something. And it's lovely terrain. It's like... quite loose terrain. I mean, now I'm walking on snow, so it doesn't matter, but when there's no snow. Iowa? No, we are in a country called Sweden, in northern Europe. But I think we're about as high as Iowa, maybe a little higher up on the latitude. Try some in between then, maybe like that. No. I kind of like the orange glow from the streetlights. But when we come back home, or when I come back home, I'm gonna sit down at the PC and look at the footage, pretend I'm a viewer and see what I think. When going for a jog though, it's amazing to have the streetlights. Because that means you don't have to wear a headlamp if you don't want to. But personally, I still wear a headlamp. Because this is so dark. It's enough to not run into a tree if one is falling over the road. But my eyes do not feel comfortable running in this, nor biking. I definitely prefer a headlamp. So I don't really know why they have them. Maybe other people disagree. Maybe other people think it's enough. And like here, one is broken. So this would be sort of like a haunted, like a horror game feeling going here. Lappmäg. Thank you, Doyan. Thank you. I think it turned out great. And that's only 2 of probably the 12 that will be posted from that session. So there's gonna come so many more pictures from that session in the next couple of days. There's so many pictures we might struggle to put them up before we do the next photo shoot. We have some more lingerie coming. It actually arrived a couple of days ago, but we're waiting for an email from her bank, her business bank, with the stuff she needs to go sign. So she needs to go to a bank office, and it's in the same town. So we figured we'll wait with the other lingerie pickup until we can put it together, because it's like a 1-hour drive, and we want to be kind to the environment. This looks really like going to Mordor or something, right? With all the dark over there and the burning orange lights. A little eerie. Maybe if I turn this down a little more. Oh, like that. Is there car tracks? There is, yeah. So there was a couple of fallen trees. Maybe they have been, maybe they've been out here clearing them with a car. Or someone has been joyriding. What do I know? Nana, did you also see it? undo my jacket. I'm actually getting warm. I don't know if you're gonna believe me, but that's not even the sexiest photo from the photo shoot. There's even sexier photos coming. It's like, it's so sexy that when I look at it, I'm like, can we even post this? You know, sexiness is not about how much clothes or how little clothes you have. It's about the emotion you get when viewing a photo, and I definitely think you can make a fully dressed photo more sexy than a naked photo. Sure, a naked photo is more likely to be sexy, but it's so much more than that. A naked photo could be happy and playful, whilst a fully dressed can be super sexy. And one of the other photos in this set of pictures we took, it is so sexy that I'm not even sure we can publish it. Are you a Liverpool fan, Mr.? Oh. I don't follow Premier League or nothing like English. It's Premier League, right? But if I did, I'd probably root for Liverpool. Yeah, I like the shirts. Oh, and this blanket has fallen out. I took a photo of Ebbe. In the stroller. I'm gonna go and post it to Sirius Discord. He looks so tucked in and cute. I hope the bitrate is not gonna crash on the stream. I think it will. There we go. So, if you are curious to see the setup that I'm streaming from, if you want to see the setup I'm streaming from, plus how Ebbe is looking rather cute, I'd say, in this stroller, if you can go to Sirius Discord, it will be under Ebbe. And if you don't have Sirius Discord, maybe someone can link it. Auto mode filters all. I don't know, but I'm actually very happy about having auto mode on such strong settings. It makes me feel confident in not needing to moderate the chat from poor behavior and bad language. And there's a lot of things I think could be let slide. I don't think it needs to be that strong, but I'd much rather have it that strong than have nothing at all. So I like it. It makes me feel confident in letting chat be from time to time. And I like how much trouble Kron is having with auto mode. And Kron is not even trying to be trolly, mean or rude or anything like that. Just Kron's normal language gets filtered out. Ah, that's a very interesting setup, Jag. It's basically you're making it into a Sony, what is it called? Sony Xperia Pro. You're circumventing the capture card. So I was thinking a lot about how the Sony Xperia Pro could be great for a setup like this. Just stick the camera, the phone on top of the camera, and that's it. Just HDMI cable, and you have a like 7-inch preview monitor and streaming device in one. Or maybe it's only like 5.5 inch, 5 inch. I don't know. But I don't know how a phone would handle a 12-hour stream. But it's crazy how fast the streaming technology evolves. A new piece of tech that I almost got an erection from seeing is the Teradek Wave. I don't know if you've seen it, Jack, but it's a 7-inch camera monitor with built-in streaming from Teradek, with like load balancing over multiple modems, which is the biggest reason why for me a phone wouldn't be enough, really, because I want to be able to use multiple data plans. And currently we're only streaming at like 1000 bitrate, so, and I don't have multiple data plans at the moment. But with it, oh,